We're just setting up a couple of things. Hang on for a minute. I'm going to set up here and see if we have things cooperating with us. It looks like we are live on Instagram, and we are live on all of the other networks. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Coach Dave. Welcome. This is our first show, so hopefully we're going to have a few people come on in here. Usually things start out slow and they gain speed, so that's what we're going to try and do. Let's see if we can check out Periscope and see if we are actually live on Periscope. Looks like we are, and I'm going to see if the audio is working. It looks like the audio is working fine. We're going to just share that Periscope out to a couple of people. We're going to make sure the Twitter people see that we are online and broadcasting Coffee Chat with Coach Dave. Excuse me. I think I might need to have a little bit of something, maybe some coffee. All right. Since we have Coffee Chat, you won't mind if I drink coffee while I'm doing this. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Coach Dave. Here's a little bit about me. We're going to run a little bit of a trailer here. And I ran it that way so that the Instagram folks over there could see it. Let's see if we've got anybody over on Instagram. Hey, Instagram for Humanities. Good morning. We are broadcasting on all 8 and 2 Facebook, so 9 if you want to say. We are broadcasting on all 9. It's good to see you over there. And I hope you have your morning coffee because good morning. And on Instagram, of course, I have to say I'm not really satisfied with the Instagram connectivity that we have because Instagram, you are cut to just a little bit beyond this circle here, which means you don't see a couple of things on screen. As in fact, one of those things, it's no longer an announcement. So I can just blank out our announcement, and it is actually the real Coffee Chat on all networks, including Instagram. So, hey, Instagram people, it's good to see you, and it's good to see all of the other 7 networks on here too. Welcome, come on in. I'm going to be showing some things on my screen that the Instagram people won't see just because most of this broadcast is broadcast through StreamYard. So I'm going to put up the StreamYard decorations here. I'm going to put up the StreamYard logo and the StreamYard overlays. And I'm sorry, but my favorite folks over there on Instagram, you won't see it. You can pop over, though. You can take my username here, Dave Brown Coach, and you can go over to Facebook. And I am live right now on Facebook, this exact same thing. We are simultaneously broadcasting Coffee Chat with Coach Dave to Facebook, to Instagram, to Twitter, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Smashcast, and Mixer. So welcome everybody that is watching this broadcast, and I hope you chime on in, and we're going to do some things. I want to ask you about what you think you would like as far as the theme song. I've come up with an idea. I'm going to get a yay or nay, or maybe some people might not even care. You know, usually you kind of let the broadcaster or the producer of the show, which is me, both broadcaster, producer, star, host, chief cook and bottle washer, all that. I'm all that. So on the, there we go. Hey, Slim, welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming on in. Share this out if you want to have your friends pop on in and just have a nice, relaxed conversation. We're doing Coffee Chat in the mornings, every weekday morning at 7 a.m., California time, Pacific Coast time. That's where we are. And we're doing most of the broadcasts through StreamYard. So over there on Periscope, you should see the StreamYard logo up there. You should see up in the upper left corner, up yonder, and down in the other corner, we've got a little bit of a overlay going on. And the logo up in that corner up there, powered by StreamYard. This is what you get. You're able to do all kinds of stuff when you have StreamYard, and a lot of these things are free. Hey, Elaine Smith, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Glad to have you here. And this is the #1 first show in the series of Coffee Chat with Coach Dave, and we're just coming in. We've got For Humanities over there on Periscope, and there's so many networks that I lose track. So be kind to me and be patient. Share this out to all your friends if you would. Share it, follow, like, subscribe, and share it out. There we go. All right. And I have an automatic thing. There's Women in Purpose on Periscope. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Share it out and make sure your friends know where we are, what we're doing. And we are right now on all 8 networks below, including Instagram. We're over there on Instagram, and I see For Humanities popped in over there for a minute. And now For Humanities, you're over on Periscope. And I wouldn't doubt if she pops in over on Facebook or on YouTube. I'm on all the above at the same time. They're all seeing this exact same thing. So this is pretty cool. This is what's called StreamYard Multicast. And StreamYard Multicast is a great feature. And thanks, Shannon. I'm glad that you love it. It's fun. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. And especially when everybody can hear me. And everybody, let me know if you can't hear me. If you cannot hear me, or if my audio is messing up, let me know that, because sometimes there's so many things going on this computer all at one time that sometimes they get all confused. But we're just going to have some coffee chat anyway. Hey, I have an idea. I want to play a little sound clip for you, and let me know if this sounds like there would be, good morning, if this would be a good theme song. Here's a theme song I'm proposing for the show. I might just adopt it. I might clip it, shorten it, or it's 30 seconds. So take a listen. I hope you can hear that. Music. That's kind of fun. And I hope I don't get blocked on any of those networks just for that one little song. Facebook tends to do that sometimes, but I hope that's a cute little thing. I might use that for a theme song as we start up and as I connect all of the networks onto the stream. So welcome to the stream, everybody. And I hope you could hear that music. I'll try it again a little bit later on. And there's Shannon over there on, there she is over there on YouTube. Shannon, welcome, welcome. I'm glad all these are working. I appreciate you helping me out by testing it and making sure. I don't know if you came in, if there's a delay enough that you heard some of the music. Let me ask you if you can hear this music as we play it. Awesome, awesome. So the music is going out, and I do have, you can hear me better than you could hear me last night on your broadcast, right? So last night I tried to go on Shannon's broadcast, and one of my sound things wasn't quite working, and we played with it for a minute, and I couldn't get on her show with audio. I thought about just popping on my phone and popping into your show on my phone, because you can pop in here on just audio or on your mobile device too. So if you want to come in this show, bit.ly/join the room is my green room. And anybody who has some comments, has some input, you want to just hang out and pop into the show and just, banter, throw some ideas out. And over there on, there we go, back on Instagram. I don't show any additional people, but yeah, we'll get a lot of people that pop over on the Instagram too. I am Dave Brown Coach, all one word on Instagram. I'm also Dave Brown Coach, all one word on YouTube, and there's Dr. Landry Hi, Dr. Landry. Welcome to the show. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, yep. So we have a lot going on, and if you want to pop in here and be a co-host with me on part of the show, you can have your 15 minutes of fame or your 5 minutes or however many minutes you want. If you're not camera shy, you want to just banter back and forth. Tell me about something, tell us all about something that has cropped up or just an area of interest. Hopefully it won't get too political or too right-wing, left-wing, up-wing, down-wing, all of those things. And yeah, long time no see. And Shannon's over there on Facebook. Good to see you, Dr. Landry. Welcome to the show. And as I said before, we've got a way for people to join the show, kind of like Facebook lets you come in, and if on the Facebook app, you can have people on your show. This is a way to just have people pop in here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Here's a screen capture of when there were 3 people popped in on this show. This software will do it like this. You just have everybody on screen, and you're able to have a roundtable discussion, or after just 2 people, 2 people is what, an interview, right? And then 3 people is a quorum. And you can have up to 6 total with the host plus 5. You can go plus 5 live in this software. So that's awesome. And there's lots of other things that this particular software can do. It's actually just a web-based, browser-based platform that you can have access to anywhere with any device that you can get on the web. And the way that you can get this for free is to go to StreamYard. Go to bit.ly/go live with me. You'll get a $10 free credit. You get a $10 free credit for your first month that you decide to hop in on all this. And so you can do that and do your show just like I'm doing this one. And this is a really great software, really great platform. They have fine-tuned a lot of the things to just really stream well. It is solid, it is easy to operate, and it looks professional. Those are the 3 pillars, right? 3 pillars, that's what they say. And there you go, bit.ly/go live with me. That's how you can get the software. And if you want to jump in this room with me, it's bit.ly/join the room. You can join this room and come in and be on camera. Camera, lights, camera, action, as Shannon would say. So that's pretty cool. And we're having a good time with how this works. This is just a forum where we can sit down and have some chat. Get ready for some coffee chat. And here's when we're doing it. We're going to do this every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And there's the coffee right there. Some claim that it's the lifeblood of work in a lot of places in the world and in the country. So let me show you a couple other things that StreamYard will do for you. Obviously, you can feature people's comments when they come in. I've got that little comment window over to the side. That's not part of StreamYard. That's part of OBS. I do all my stuff on OBS, and then I do a virtual webcam back out to here. So that is how this is being done. And without OBS, well, I won't say totally without OBS, but if you just had a camera and a background, something behind you, it'd kind of look like that. Actually, I can even fix that, but I won't fix that right now. I want to keep that circle around me. I can take the circle off around me. You can see it's just a backdrop behind me that is a fake brick wall. So you don't have to see my living room along with my futon back there. So hi everybody, what's going on? Hey, I want to just talk about something that was really on my mind this morning. And I hear a lot of people talk about how this is just today's tidbit, okay? I hear a lot of people talk about how they want you to be successful and how they want you to succeed. They want you to prosper. They want you to hit the top to get to the top of the mountain, to be rich, to be a millionaire, be six figures, all of that. And but a lot of people want that without all the pain, without all the frustration, without all the hard work and the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. And in fact, I have a friend who posted on Facebook one time. This was a while back. One of my friends posted on Facebook, all I want is a nice, peaceful life where I can live and go to work and come home and enjoy my family and enjoy my work and my off time, and have everything going nice and have everything going fine. And my first thought, and forgive me if you don't think this way, I kind of think out of the box a little bit. One of my advertisements for this show was that I think out of the box a little bit. My first reaction to that was, I'm not sure about that. What kind of a life would that be? You know, if everything was easy and if everything worked right the first time, and hey, what's going on? What's going on? We've got Hyundai Virtue over there on Mixer. We've got, what kind of a life would that be? What kind of a life would it be if everything was easy and everything was just successful the first time? There was no such thing as failure. You have to have failures to get to success. You have to have things go wrong in order for them to get fixed and go right and to be able to enjoy it. How will you know how good it feels for everything to go right? You won't know that that's a good feeling unless some of it had gone wrong along the way, and then you overcome that. Being an overcomer isn't just being on top of the mountain and it didn't take any work to get there. You know, nobody wakes up on top of the mountain and says, wow, how did I get here? They know how they got there. They got there through hard work. They got there through blood, sweat, and tears. They got there through struggle. They got there through a lot of stuff that went bad, but a lot of other stuff that went good. And they worked hard, and they pushed against gravity to climb up the mountain to get there. So I just want to say that if you're struggling, I want you to know that it's not all bad. It's not all bad. A struggle means that you're trying. A struggle means that you're overcoming. And a struggle means that whatever it is you're having to step over to get up to the top of that mountain, it's worth it. When you're up at the top and you look down and you say, wow, that's cool. That's cool. Look how far I've come, rather than just standing up and being surprised and saying, how did I get on top of the mountain? That doesn't happen. That's not what happens in everyday life. That's not what happens to people who aim for success. It doesn't happen to people who aim for something better in their life. You know, you can't aim for something better in your life if you already have the best. And what kind of a life is that? So when my friend got online and posted that they wanted to have exactly that would be boring. You have a much better feeling if you work for it. That's the whole point. I was saying, why are you posting, give me the easy life that's only fun and all the bad things are gone? That's not any kind of a fulfilling life at all. You might enjoy that for a little while, but then it's like a millionaire in a dime store. There's nothing here I want. There's nothing here. I'm already beyond all of these things that I have. And as human beings, we tend to need to have that climb up the mountain. We tend to need all of that effort to be stepped over, all those things you have to step over, those stumbling blocks to get there. So if you're wanting to be successful, again, I say stuff that sometimes sounds stupid out of context. So if you're going to quote this out of context, go ahead and quote it out of context, but bring them back here to the Coffee Chat Show, to this replay. By the way, share this out to your friends. And if you see it on the replay, type in the chat, #replay, and share it out to your friends, and follow, like, subscribe, share, all those stuff. But my wish for you, if you want success, is failures along the way. That's my wish. That is, I'm experiencing that right now. So that's the climb up the mountain. That's the reward. The top of the mountain is the reward that you get. And yes, good morning, Caitlin. Good morning, Caitlin. Good to see you. And so that's what I'm. That's my tidbit for the day. My tip for the day is struggle to get up the mountain. Climb, fight the gravity, fight the incline that you're heading toward, and that's my tip of the day. If you guys have a tip of the day, type it in chat. Or come on, you can come on this broadcast just by going to, if you would like to have a one-on-one. I'll tell you what, this software is awesome. This platform will allow you to share the screen. Here's what it looks like if I were to share the screen with 2 other people. This is the type of display you would see. We can put all of us right there on camera, and all you have to do is go to bit.ly/join the room. All I ask is that we have a good, decent, clean conversation, and we can talk about anything. I'm open to just having a discussion over coffee. You might want to show your coffee cup. You might want to show your coffee cup if you're on camera, because that's what coffee chat is all about. We're chatting over our coffee, and that's all. We're not changing the world. We're just helping each other. And so Women in Purpose, hey there, welcome. Women in Purpose is over on Periscope. And we've had a couple of people on pretty much every network here. And let me tell you, here's the, I'll go ahead and there we go. That's how you can get the software, bit.ly/go live with me. That should be a W, but that's okay. That's good. And then, there we go. And then if you would like to join this broadcast, you can go to bit.ly/join the room. And you'll see, if you go there, you'll be forwarded to a screen where you see a green button, and you click on that. And you make sure your camera and your mic is working, and you click on join the room. And then you're in the green room, and we just one more click and you're actually on the screen with me sharing this screen. And the awesome thing about this software also is that you can share. Let me show you what's going on my other Chrome tab. You can share the screen, and let me put it side by side over there. Okay, you can share the screen on your, it works best if you're on a laptop or a desktop. But here's what it looks like over on Lula TV. We're over on Lula TV there, and Instagram is only getting probably just a little bit beyond the circle. They get a little bit, they get about a square on Instagram is what Lula TV broadcasts. And so that's how we're broadcasting over to, there you go, Lego. I like Legos. That's how we're broadcasting over to Lula TV, where we've got some stuff going there. But Pretext over there's got a Lego cup, got a Lego coffee cup. That's pretty cool. I've got one that says, on the 8th day, God made coffee. That's one of my favorite ones. This one is just my my Coach 90 logo. And it's really big. You have to turn the cup and almost spill it to see the whole logo. But that is a great one. And with the screen share, we can also share it a little bit. Show you here. We can share it a little bit bigger. And then you can also go full screen with the full thing. And there you go. It's the same link always, Shannon, bit.ly/join the room. But I can send you the link in Facebook if you'd like. But I'm just showing you guys, that's how I'm on Instagram and all of this. I'm using the same virtual camera, virtual webcam. But Instagram, I'm sorry guys, you don't get to see the whole thing. You only get to see part of it. And bit.ly/join the room is the link to pop in here. Let me see if I can send it over to Shannon. Bit.ly, join the room. So guys, welcome to Coffee Chat. I'm glad you're here. And let's see. Shannon, bit.ly/join the room. And it is the green room. All right. So you can pop in and ask questions, and it's always the same link. Join the room. That's my bit.ly link to pop on in here. And this is going to be probably about a half-hour show each day. Ah, you're in Norway. All right. Well, then we're an afternoon coffee show for you over there in Norway. I'm glad you popped in here. It's awesome when we can talk all the way across the world, and that's the awesome thing about the internet. The internet's cool. Of course, I live in California. That's why I say stuff like cool and awesome and dude, stuff like that, dude. So that's the easy way to tell that I'm a Californian, and I'm not a native Californian. I was born in Reno, but close enough. I ended up in California here, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I stay here because I enjoy the weather, and I enjoy all this nice, especially in the summertime. Love that. Love that. All right, let me one more time here. I want to play this theme song so you guys can check this out. This is a song that I'm thinking about doing as a theme for the show. It goes like this. That'll be my introduction theme. Think about doing that. I'm hoping Facebook doesn't block me today, like I blocked it the tiniest little bit of music on. So hopefully maybe I can disguise it by talking through it. Nice. And that's what I'm thinking about doing for the music. Oh, and there's my friend Shannon. Shannon, welcome to the show.
Hey, Coach Dave. Good morning.
Hey, I can hear you.
Look, Coach Dave, okay. I even have a cup just for you, but it's not the big cup. It's like the mini big cup.
Ah, awesome. The mini big cup.
Yeah, the mini big cup.
The Coach Dave cup. Hey, everybody, this is my friend Shannon Griffin. She is an awesome lady. Let me see if I can dial down here, put your name on there. There we go. She is an author and international creator.
Oh,
That's huge. That is huge. So yeah. Shannon, what kinds of things do you do? What is your main thing in life that is your purpose?
You know, the primary thing throughout even the creativity and some of the, the sessions, the bottom line is, how do we make people better? How do we help them stand in their own greatness and find it and dust it off and pull it out the closet, and then actually stand and deliver? How to stand and deliver and find that strength to be able to stand and deliver. And that's what I would say is, out of everything, the design, the t-shirts, the fun, the laughter, but it's giving people that purpose and that strength to find their inner strength, to be able to display it like they want to do, in a way that doesn't make them feel isolated.
Exactly. And so your presence on social media, your presence in all the places, I see you everywhere. I see you on Twitter, I see you on YouTube and Facebook, everywhere, Instagram. You're like you say about me sometimes, Shannon is everywhere, guys. Shannon, she's just everywhere. Okay. So, you show up on all of my devices, you show up everywhere. So, on all of that, and everywhere that I'd see you, you're always smiling, you're always laughing, and you're always helping people and giving away stuff. I mean, she's got a ton of ideas. She's got Bright Ideas, which is one of her platforms. Familiarize me a little bit, and everyone that's watching, with some of your platforms and how you actually walk out this helping people idea.
Thank you. Again, thank you, of course, always, Coach Dave, with all your marvelous going on here. But one of the things, again, for those, I'm Shannon, and the company I have is called For Humanities. I'm the co-founder of For Humanities. And of course, I got Coach Dave right here. So the thing is that it's about creating, and it's using your ability that God has given us to create. As you said, I create, and we can do it. And that's one of the platforms primarily that I have is I create. But For Humanities is the t-shirt business. It's helping people who are, and it really is too about bringing that inner voice, and it's using fashion as a platform to do so. So we do For Humanities, and we help you design a t-shirt, or we sell t-shirts ourselves. We have our own t-shirts, but we also help those of you who are entrepreneurs who want to get your brand out there so that people can see it and they can, see it in a visual format. But one of the things is we do as far as the My Bright Idea. My Bright Idea is a platform that comes out of the whole I Create. And what was happening was that I was always coming up with ideas, and we would be live here on social media, and I'll be just like shooting out ideas to people, and they come in and I'll be like, oh, you could do this. And then we had one great session a couple years back where we were just live and we were just talking about ideas, and people would come on. We would all jump in and give them ideas, and it was a supportive team effort. And that's what we did. So it birthed from there in My Bright Ideas. And actually today is My Bright Idea Monday. So I do it on Mondays, and I talk about different ideas that you can do that can enhance your business or enhance, even to the point of enhancing, your personal life. Because, by profession, I'm a social worker. So I do that, and I talk with people all the time for over 21 years. Well, actually, it's over 30 years, but let's just call it 20 something. But it's like I've been doing it and working with people and helping them move from good to great. We could just call it that.
Right.
So that's what I've been doing.
Awesome. So I don't know if you were catching the conversation earlier where I was talking about the little tidbit of the day where I was talking about if you're going to shoot for success, and if you're going to shoot to get to the top of the mountain, you have to realize that there's a lot of effort and blood, sweat, and tears along the way, and there's a lot of stumbling that you're going to be doing, and it's not going to be all success. You don't just wake up on top of the mountain and go, "Wow, I'm here. How did I get here? I don't know, but here I am, successful." It just doesn't happen that way in the reality of today's world. And you help people over those bumps, and you help people along the way, and with encouragement and all of that. And that's the thing I think I value most in your presence online, is that I see so many people that say, you've got the ability to think six figures now, and we talk about this all the time. It's one of our hot buttons. You've got the ability to do six figures right now. And is that true? I mean, do we just change our mind like that?
And as you said, we've talked about this a lot, and you do get people who are instantly getting you caught up in the idea of doing six figures, which is a great idea, but the functionality or the infrastructure that it takes to get the six figures, if you're not an outgoing or a person that is out there that want to do the work that it takes to get the six figures, then it won't happen overnight, and it won't happen like that. Even if you get the blueprint, if you will, that they say about it, you can get the blueprint, you can get all the tricks of the trade, but if you don't implement any of those tricks of the trade, then it won't happen for you. Now, let's just say this. Now, does not mean that if you are, a good leader, or you're a leader where you go get the tricks of the trade, then you find the people who can actually perform and implement. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's called business. That's capitalism and everything to its best. But normally, entrepreneurs who are just starting out, they don't have the resources, they don't have the community base, they don't have the folks that can actually help them do that. So you have to do it yourself, but you're afraid to go live, or you're afraid to put it out there. Some people are even afraid to tell people they even have a business. So it don't work quite like that.
True. And so the steps along the way, I mean, it's not like you can walk down the sidewalk and say, I'm going to skip the next 20 sections of this sidewalk. And it's a progress. There might be some cracks in the sidewalk. You fall over, you stand back up, you might have to bandage your skinned knee, but you keep going and you get the encouragement from other people who are walking on that same sidewalk. They stop, they help you, they might help pick you up and get you going again. And so my tip is not that I wish you, I hope that you're going to trip. I'm not saying anything like that, but on your way to success, my hope is that you have many of those times where you trip and overcome. It has to be getting up one more time, then you get knocked down. One more time, then you trip, you get up and you keep going. And we're here to be that encouragement. And Shannon is one of the biggest encouragers I know. So I was really happy that you wanted to come on this morning and say hey to everybody. And you've got a lot of people that you've helped, and a lot more people that are ready to hold their hand up and say, I'm down, but I'm not out, because here comes Shannon.
Yeah. And you know what? And again, thank you, Coach Dave. It just sounds so like, wow, who is that? But the thing is that you talk about falling down. To me, falling down is an opportunity to create and bloom extra wide. Because not only can I take this situation that I started with, I can also take the fall down situation. And to me, I just developed those into some ideas and some creative opportunities to be able to say, hey, I can also say I fell down. I could also say I slipped down. And then I could also say that I just, vanished. I mean, whatever. You can do all of those things that you can provide that resource. And that's about community, where you can provide the resources. Like in the field that I work in, is that they always are looking at one-stop shops. I can't say it. Do y'all see me? So it's about one-stop shop. It's like, how can you bring the different resources together so that people can utilize, that area or that, particular facility? And it's about how you can bring it, because people come from different sources of life and different ways of things that they need. If you have the resources that right there, you can prevent some of the stress that goes on, where they have to go down the street, around the corner, where they might not have a ride to get down there. So now that cuts that off. They can't utilize that, even though you started with the best intention, but you cannot serve them because they have some difficulties going on that you can't address because, you didn't think about that. So I definitely agree with some of the trials and tribulations that we all go through, and having anything just instantly and everything just works. There's no learning in that. There's no learning.
Exactly. My idea that struck me while I was talking this morning, that I hadn't had that thought occur to me yet, but the thought that occurred to me was that if you're a millionaire in a dime store, there's nothing here that interests you. I don't need any of this. I have already had that and have the ability for that. So thank you for inviting followers over there. I appreciate that. And so I've already had that. I don't need any of that going on. And so you get bored with life, and then it's no longer fulfilling. You constantly need, I won't say constantly, you have to have a really good flow of challenges in your life to feel fulfilled. If you're not overcoming anything, you're going to get bored real quick. Right. So that's what we're talking about, is just the fact that we don't wish tragedy on you, but we wish challenges in your life that you'll learn to overcome and that you will overcome. And there's success at the top of that mountain, and don't give up on that. So that's today's little tidbit. And I'm gonna show you guys one small little thing that was developed. Hang on a second. That's my 30-minute break.
Yes, I love it.
We didn't see that there on Instagram, but everybody else saw that. So anyway, that's a good encouragement for this morning. And I probably should wrap things up here. Shannon needs to do her show. She's probably waiting to press that big red button. And guys, I really appreciate everybody sharing this out. And I appreciate you coming in, Shannon. Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right. Well, you have a good morning, and we'll talk to you soon. And maybe I'll fix what I need to fix to come in on your show sometime soon.
Oh, huh.
We got to take a look at that and see what's going on with that. I tried it this morning on my own machine, and it seemed to work great. Everything was actually howling because I had too much audio going, but I had to see if it would work. So, all right. Yeah, there we go. Hotcat. Hotcat calls it breaking news from Dave. That little video clip. All right. So we'll talk to you soon, Shannon. Thanks for coming in.
All right, Coach Dave. Bye, you guys.
God bless you.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. So that's Shannon. All right, we're going to wrap it up. But guys, I appreciate if you share this out. If you see this on the replay, share it out, please, because even replay shares are just as powerful as live shares. And guys, I really appreciate everyone coming in. By guys, I mean guys and gals, of course. And we're gonna play the outro here. And thanks again. God bless. Love all you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time with Coffee Chat with Coach Dave. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.